CDPH is the California Department of Public Health, and Building P is one of 11 buildings on campus. It is 205,000 square feet.
It's not at all what you think of when you think of a state building. When you walk in, the first thing that hits you is probably the natural light from the atrium.
The architect's intent was to bring in as much natural light as possible. That's why they built the light court over the center of the facility. When
the building was built, we did Savings by Design, which is a new construction program, and that helps architects, customers, and engineers design the most energy efficient and sustainable building.
Because it's important not only to design a building efficiently, it's very important to operate it efficiently as well.
DPH, Department of Public Health, has been really good at trying to kind of take advantage of the full gamut of our programs.
For example, we have the demand response system here.
It's really designed to help ease the pain off the grid. On those days when it's really hot and everybody's using their HVAC and there's a lot of energy drain, we ask customers to partner with us to help save energy.
A scripted email is simply sent out to the campus occupants, and it's quite regular to see someone going around turning off manual copiers and printers and lights that are not being used.
Actually, the whole complex is in what we call peak day pricing. When we call an event, they voluntarily shed load whatever they feel they can shed on that day from 2 to 6 p.m. They actually made tens of thousands of dollars in 1 year just by making those minor changes.
I believe we received, for the last summer, we received a check for about $1,000. So that amplifies the fact that we did the right thing, and we were able to actually save some money and get a rebate, based on our participation to that program.
Because of budget shortfalls, we've had to rely on other programs that are heavily subsidized by PG&E. One would be the PC management software.
What this software does is when an employee leaves to go to a meeting or they're just taking a break, the software puts their computer to sleep.
The big problem that we have with a lot of folks is they leave their computers on 24/7. Well, we know everybody's not using their computers all night long. So at a server level, this basically puts all of the items to sleep that can be.
We have light sensors, and they read the amount of available light that's coming in through the windows. As the available light increases, it reduces the amount of overhead lighting, and when they leave their cubicle, the power strip turns off the task light as well to save more power.
So if you account for the fact that the building operates from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. 5 days a week throughout the year, then the savings do add up during the course of the year.
As electricity costs rise, our budget stays neutral because we've saved a tremendous amount of electricity.
California Department of Public Health has been a really strong partner in trying to achieve those saving goals, not just for their buildings, but really for the state of California.
We've received several plaques for our accomplishments here from PG&E. Staff, when they come to work, they see that and they feel like they're entering an atmosphere where it's really green.
We're going to be working closely with PG&E to see how they can help us to even improve further the energy efficiency of this campus.
It really takes a champion, a partner in a state agency to try and achieve those goals, to not just the state agency itself, but the taxpayer, because really that saves all of us money and we get a greener California out of it.